want. I think so now I am audible. So hello, we are back again in another stream, and yes, we are playing Vampyr. तुमको कैसे बताऊँ ये सोर्स मुझे कैसे मिला, क्या हुआ? So थोड़ा सा अगर मैं बोलूँ तो फिर ये हुआ कि एज यू नो मैं कम्युनिटी अपनी इंक्रीज़ करना ही था, तो मैंने कम्युनिटी इंक्रीज़ करके ये गेम ली। और मैंने एक्चुअली ये ख़रीदी नहीं है गेम, ये किसी फ्रेंड की है जो जिसने मुझे शेयर करी है गेम कुछ दिनों के लिए, कि ताकि मैं थोड़ा सा एक ट्राई दे सकूं और थोड़ा सा टाइम देखूं, 1-2 मिनट 2 मिनट को सेटअप करने के लिए पूरा। ओके सो यस, और गाना इसलिए मैंने ताकि तुम इस पूरी गेम का देख सको सारा का सारा ऑडियो भी। अगर मैंने ऑडियो मिक्स कर दिया तो फिर तो तुम्हें शायद से प्रॉपरली साउंड ना आए। सो वी आर गोइंग टू प्ले दिस गेम। देखते हैं कैसे क्या है इस गेम का, मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है। मैंने बस एक बार चला के देखी, चल रही थी, बस मैंने सोचा कि इसको स्ट्रीम करते। न्यू गेम स्टोरी मोड, यस। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस गेम। ओके कुछ आया है, गार्बेज कलेक्शन फाइटर लो पुराना ढंका और बंद हो गई लॉर्ड। लेट मी स्टार्ट इट अगेन। अच्छा हाँ, मैंने एक्चुअली ये गेम नई स्टार्ट करी थी और उसका एक स्लॉट बना रखा था। मे बी दैट्स वाई मेरी लो स्पेस के कारण ये ऐसा हो रहा हो। सो मैं चाहता था कि एक नए से बिल्कुल नया स्टार्ट हो गेम, तो मुझे जरा उसको ठीक करना पड़ेगा। Actually, it's a continuation. Yeah, it's a continuation. So we would be at this situation right now. ओके तो मैं थोड़ा सा समराइज़ करूँ कि हुआ क्या है अभी तक। हुआ ये है कि दिस इज़ माय प्लेयर, और इसका मैं अगर तुम्हें बताऊँ तो फिर इसकी सिचुएशन ये है कि ये मर जाता है और ये एक वैम्पायर बन जाता है। एक्चुअली में ये दो स्प्लिट पर्सनैलिटी वाला बंदा है। फर्स्ट पर्सनैलिटी ही इज़ अ डॉक्टर जो मरीज़ों को, पेशेंट को बचाना चाहता है। दूसरा पर्सनैलिटी ये एक वैम्पायर भी है, मतलब कि मिडल ऑफ द गेम ये वैम्पायर बन जाता है और लोग इसे मारना चाहते हैं क्योंकि ये वैम्पायर है, ऑफ कोर्स। सो वी आर एट दिस पोजीशन। ये घर पहुंचा है और अपनी इसने गन उठाई है। इफ आई कैन सी, ओके समवन इज बीटिंग एट डोर।
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
But where? किधर से निकलना है? As you can all see, मैंने इसका कुछ भी गेम प्ले वगैरह कुछ नहीं देखा भाई, तो मुझे पता नहीं, कोई आइडिया नहीं कि कहाँ से कहाँ पे जाना है। थोड़ी सी ब्राइटनेस इंक्रीज करनी पड़ेगी मेरे को। कहाँ से होती है ब्राइटनेस इंक्रीज? वीडियो चल रहा है, सेट ब्राइटनेस सबसे ज़्यादा 9 पे। लो टेक्सचर वगैरह सच में। ये कौन सा गेम है? दिस इज वैम्पायर। VAMPYR। It's a single player game.
Here's the leech. Here!
what the fuck?
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked.
Fucking beast!
भाग 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 भाग। मैंने बोला था कि भाई कुछ ना कुछ तो करूँगा मैं, कुछ ऐसी कम्युनिटी सेटअप कर रहा हूँ मैं जिससे सेटअप की जी जिससे मैं कुछ नई गेम्स ले सकूँ।
I'm still in Southwark. Over there! I must reach the West End.
So yes, यही मिला मेरे को तो अभी कम्युनिटी से। बाकी देखते हैं।
Go back home. There's a strength I never knew I had.
Off hand attack। अच्छा, ये नया है।
Get in weapons now!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew and every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
कुछ अगर इनमें से ओह पड़ी 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 पड़ी
My strength, my reflexes, not human anymore.
ये गेम वैसे अगर नॉर्मली खरीदो तो फिर 3-3,500 की है भाई लोग, तो फिर तुम्हें पता है इतना तो अफोर्ड करना बड़ा मुश्किल है। सो मैंने करा क्या है, मैंने अपने आसपास के जो भी यूट्यूबर थे छोटे मोटे उन सबसे बोला, उसके एक बंदे ने मेरी तरफ इंटरेस्ट शो करा और हम लोग ने एक थोड़ा सा, मैं यूट्यूबर का नाम वाम नहीं लूँगा लेकिन अभी क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ हमारा सेट नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन हाँ हमने सोचा कि हम कुछ शेयर गेम्स लेंगे छोटी लेवल की जो हम अफोर्ड भी कर सकते हैं इजीली।
If only I had controlled my need
सिंगल
for
प्लेयर
blood.
जनरली, ताकि
Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
वो
For what happened
वो
to
भी खाना।
us. This is despicable. It's locked, all right.
So देखते हैं आज की स्ट्रीम में कैसे रहेगा। If
It's locked.
this it goes well, then you know हम आगे भी इसे कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं। लॉल मतलब कि तू जंप नहीं मार सकता लेकिन तू वैसे कर सकता है।
I can now control it.
शाबाश।
I can't believe I'm doing this.
क्या तू चूहे खा रहा है, इसमें क्या बनाता भाई? तो बेयर
What
ग्रिल्स को
will
भी देखा?
London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
कोशिश करूंगा भाई ये गेम जल्दी से जल्दी खत्म करने का। और आज का अगर स्टेटस की बात करूं तो फिर यू डोंट नो
Another
कैसे
corpse.
है क्या होगा।
Have the very streets of London become a
सो आई
mausoleum?
विल ट्राई माई बेस्ट कि ये गेम मैं फर्स्ट हाफ में ही ख़त्म कर लूँ ताकि आफ्टर ब्रेक हम PUBG खेल सके। बाकी लेट्स होप कि ये गेम जल्दी से जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाए, बट कुछ भरोसा नहीं है भाई कितनी लंबी गेम है, मेरे को नहीं
The man
पता,
has
कुछ
been
गेम नहीं
drained
देखा
of
मैंने
all
इसका।
blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
ओके
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
अच्छा, तो मैं ब्लड स्किल्स अपने ऑन कर दिए। तो मुझे अब ब्लड के पीछे भागना
There
है।
is no one in sight. Where has everyone gone?
फॉलो द किलर ट्रेल। ओके ऑन पेज ऑफ डायरी इडियट भाई ये ऑनलाइन है क्या? नहीं, ये ऑनलाइन स्ट्रीम पे अवेलेबल है आई थिंक सो। ये अराउंड अभी जो हैलोवीन एडिशन था उसमें ये 2500 की थी। सो हैलोवीन जो स्ट्रीम होती है, और ये सिंगल प्लेयर गेम है, मल्टीप्लेयर नहीं है, इट्स नॉट अ मल्टीप्लेयर गेम। सो आई डोंट नो तुम्हारा ऑब्जेक्टिव क्लियर होगा या नहीं इससे। कहीं पे कुछ आ गया यार।
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
अगर मैं यहाँ से पूछ सकूँगा, अगर यहाँ से कुछ टेलीपोर्ट करने का हो सीन तो बेटर होगा।
I cannot enter.
ये वाला भी लॉक है।
It's locked. I cannot enter.
ये वाला भी लॉक था, ये वाला भी लॉक था, सब कुछ लॉक था। यहाँ पे ब्रेड ट्रेल है, चलो यहाँ से चलते हैं। यो
At last, a little life.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Oh, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I am looking for someone, yes.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet that man.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
yes,
no funny business.
This is not a movie, this is a single player game,
This is a
man.
respectable establishment.
Thank you so much. तुम्हें क्या लगता है मैं स्ट्रीम में मूवी देखूंगा?
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
Oh shit, पता लग गया उसे.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need
Story based game है. Yup.
anyone.
Yup. What the fuck was that?
Well, that's something I can do for you.
So this was the big shout out. ये मैंने बहुत टाइम से प्लान कर रहा था, सच बताऊं तो. This is not a one day thing. मैंने बहुत लोगों से बात करा, बहुत कुछ.
And who might you be?
No, I don't know. I want you first. You first, man.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
टूर्नामेंट के मैच कब होने वाले हैं? देखो
Then
यार,
help me find the culprit.
अभी तो रजिस्ट्रेशन ही चालू है.
I may.
एक दिन में.
If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I think so from
I
Monday
followed
or
a
Tuesday.
trail.
और जितना
The
मैंने अभी
scent of
इसके बारे
blood
में
from a
रिसर्च
recent
करी है.
victim. It led me here.
For the top
You
100,
thought I was your aggressor.
there gonna be 2 matches.
That explains a
ठीक है,
great
मतलब कि
deal.
2 मैचेस मेरे को नहीं पता
We're
टाइम
both
शेड्यूल क्या है,
chasing the
या
same
शेड्यूल
shadow.
पे है या फिर हम कभी भी खेल सकते हैं. बट 2 मैचेस होंगे हर दिन में, फिर उसके बाद यस.
A shadow, indeed.
फिर उसके बाद में
Yet I heard
जैसे ही
his
तुम
voice in
टॉप
my
100
head.
से आगे नेक्स्ट लेवल पे आते
For
हो
the
तो
moment
फिर
I believed I was mad.
3 मैच होंगे.
You should let
दिन
me
में,
handle
और
this affair.
टॉप 1 में आने
You've
के लिए
no
4
idea
मैच
what you're
होंगे
up
एक दिन.
against.
No,
So ये पूरा का पूरा
I
सिनेरियो.
will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
और उसमें मैंने जितना पढ़ा तो मोबाइल के लिए. सो अपने फिंगर पे सारे सब कुछ सेट कर लो. I will end him. I don't know. I will demand answer.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
कोई यहाँ से भागा है भाई.
Go hunt your shadow.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It's locked, all right. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must...
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he...
वाह इतनी जल्दी बता दिया.
Well, I thought he was
ये
going to
तो
clock
सीआईडी का ऐसे भी
someone.
प्रतिबंध निकला.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
क्या हुआ? Citizen hits. You have discovered a hit. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related with them. Tap to open. Tom and used to be good friends. Oh, shabash. CID. तो मुझे मतलब कि सबसे बात करनी है और हिंट जमा करनी है. फिर उसके बाद मुझसे कुछ आगे बढ़ना. करेक्ट?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
कुछ इसमें अच्छा सा नहीं मिला।
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I cannot enter.
यहाँ से जाते पीछे से। पीछे से तो कुछ है नहीं अच्छा भाई। हल्ला भाई ना।
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
सुनो गणपति बप्पा मोरया परेश रावल मुझे छोड़े सिटी यू भराना ढंका लाइफ है ला ला ला। अच्छा ये एक और चीज डिस्ट्रिक्ट स्टेटस अभी स्टेबल है मतलब कि कोई पुलिस नहीं है। जैसे पुलिस आएगी रन लाइक हैंड। पैंटा जंप है। ओके सो वैम्पायर का ये अच्छा है कि इसमें मेरे को नेविगेशन दे रखते हैं एक्चुअली। ये मैंने देखी नहीं चीज।
The body is still warm.
मैं इधर उधर ही देख
This
रहा था।
man has just been drained of blood.
अच्छा है नेविगेशन।
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Follow the bread tag. But कहाँ है bread?
Over there!
ओ नहीं रुक जा।
It's locked.
मुझे पता था वहाँ पे किसी को तो आइडल दिख रहा है।
You've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom.
अबे नीचे।
Why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Enemy card. Press V to spot enemy around and display their enemy cards.
This one's mine!
नहीं अबे इधर उधर से लॉक। अच्छा ऐसे लॉक कर रखा तुमने। Fuck.
Filthy fucking beast!
Follow the blood trail, where is the blood trail?
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Filthy piece of shit! Murdering bastard!
इसके अंदर लाइफ का बड़ा अच्छा है यार सीन, वरना मैं तो अभी तक कब का लुढ़क जाता।
Go back home, idiot!
भाई यही है ब्लड ट्रेल, यही है भाई, सही जा रहा हूँ मैं, आई थिंक सो। एक बार देख, अरे यार वहाँ पे है। Easy with boys. खा जा सबको खा जा। I think मैं सही जा रहा हूँ।
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Do not betray your trust.
Two-handed weapon. Use your special ability. Okay.
I need a drink. I'm so thirsty.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
कहाँ गया भाई जी, कहाँ गया?
Not again. William, please stop. Just a sip.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, ये थोड़ा सा है वैम्पायर। अच्छा मुझे एक जल्दी से क्विकली एक चीज देखनी कि कैसे हम अपने उसको रोक सकें। हाउ टू ब्लॉक डॉट स्पेस से ही होता है, तो स्पेस सही तो चला रहा हूँ। अच्छा let's go bitch, I got it bitch. Check for victim.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
लड़की आ गई ना बस. उफ़ा. Vampyr लड़की.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this.
मेरे को बस एक ही बात का डर है कहीं जिससे मैंने गेम लिया वो ना गेम खोल दे अभी ये अगर उससे गेम खोली तो मेरी बंद हो जाएगी.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I almost tend to my fold. My flock needs me. There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
जल्दी से सारे पैसे तोड़ते हैं और फिर बोट के अंदर बैठ जाते हैं. और यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ काम का मेरे को लगता है मिलेगा. वो देखो वहाँ तो कुछ है यार. I got it. कुछ खास नहीं है बट ऐसी बात नहीं कि खाली हाथ जाएंगे. आया सर, बिठाओ सर, लेके चलो. चलो हम चलते हैं. पाजी एक बात बताओ तुसी कि ये जो चलता पिया है वो केड़े हुस्न निकलती है मतलब कि ये होया किस तरह. सुनो ना बताओ आराम से.
Where are we headed?
Yeah.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim.
Oh, but
who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research.
And what a turn of fate.
England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but
myth
walks among us. The Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. So much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician, I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
I think so.
This is sudden.
Maybe
I was returning home to see my sickly mother, but alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So, लगता है पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव क्लियर हो चुका है। Yes, to summarize, we found a lady vampire which works at the bar, और एक डॉक्टर जो हमारा दोस्त है जिसने ऑफर करी है जॉब। डे लाइट पे हम इन्वेस्टिगेट करेंगे विलियम के बारे में, और रात में हम उसके साथ में जॉब करेंगे जिससे वैम्पायर को मारना है और विक्टिम्स को पकड़ के।
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
चढ़ने में पलट ना जाए, क्योंकि मेरा वेट भी इतना ज़्यादा है। और देख लो डब्बे में कुछ है। Mission update. Take him to
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that. It's my turn.
अबे ओ रुक जा अंग्रेज।
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
कहाँ फंस गए हम? Okay, got it. चलो आगे। No one.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
notice. Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
अबे आना.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
ये भी मजे ले रहा पूरा डॉक्टर.
That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
बस अपने आप स्किल सेट दिखाएगा.
Name's Clay Cox.
खून निकल रहा भाई.
I appreciate you helping me to a better place.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Follow me, मतलब? What the fuck is this? To drink the blood from the prey, you first need to lead to the side from others. Okay. अच्छा ये मैंने सेट करा है भाई.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
आ गया ना अपनी पे. डॉक्टर आ गया अपनी पे भाई. बड़ी गंदी तरीके से पिया वैसे तो.
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time. Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I think तो बाहर से ही है. अच्छा यहाँ पे कुछ है. मैं भी शायद से अंदर ही था. Hospital is full. Go fuck yourself. अबे किधर जा रहा हूँ मैं? ऊपर वाला फ्लोर है. Find the office to the second floor. Second floor है, मेरे को पता है. हमारी सीढ़ियाँ ढूँढनी. सीढ़ियाँ ये भी सीढ़ियाँ. First floor, and this is the second floor. I hope so. Nope, it's not open. But is it the second floor? Yes, it is. तो दूसरी तरफ होगा भाई.
Not now.
ठीक है ना भाई, क्यों गुस्सा हो रहा है? भाग ले, भागना, भागता क्यों नहीं है? What the fuck, yeah. Find your office in the second floor. But for the second floor, it's closed, yeah.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
अच्छा, वाह, मैं क्राफ्ट भी कर सकता हूँ. That's nice. Crafting is the first one. Like this. Click on 2. Okay. One hand, two hand, off hand. This fireman, like that. अभी मैं कुछ क्राफ्ट करना चाहूँ तो कैसे करूँगा? और इसके पॉइंट बढ़ा सकते हैं. Nice.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Oh. So yeah, we got a job. अगर मैं समराइज बताऊं तो फिर यही हुआ छोटा मोटा काम और कुछ ज़्यादा खास नहीं है.
I cannot enter.
और ये सबसे बड़ी बात, ये सेकंड फ्लोर नहीं है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट फ्लोर. अंग्रेजों भारत छोड़ो. ये भी हॉस्पिटल का ही है. सॉरी, ये भी हॉस्पिटल का ही है.
It's locked.
चलो ट्यून चेंज. फिर से वही. Public to make a mask. फक यार, क्या है ये? फिर से वहीं पे आ गया. ब्लॉक कर दिया मैंने. Considering the growth of the new boss, this is a okay. Label Palmer, unknown. Oh, बस अबे मैं कर रहा हूँ तेरे को ब्लॉक करने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ तो ब्लॉक क्यों नहीं कर रहा? Vampyr, you have been defeated. मैं हॉस्पिटल वापस जा रहा हूँ। इतना आसान नहीं भाई मारना। Citizens to save. Okay.
It's locked.
तोड़ ही नहीं रहे थे यार। मेरा कि एक वैम्पायर बेड नहीं तोड़ सकता, लालच है उसमें।
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
What? What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
चले फिर। मेरे को लगता है गलत जा रहा हूँ। हमें नीचे वाले फ्लोर पे जाना चाहिए। अबे यार फिर से वही है। जा रहे तो कुछ खाते खाते ही जाए। Weapon upgrade. You can upgrade your weapon and customize many weapons. Okay. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? So which weapon should I upgrade? इसको नहीं कर सकते, ये कर सकते। फायर तो मैं यूज नहीं करा यार।
Spotted! Watch out, boys!
Oh fuck! Where's my rest?
Kill it!
अबे बच ना! अबे बचता ही नहीं है ये अंग्रेज। शे, इसका ब्लॉकेज ही खराब है। आई थिंक सो इसको अपग्रेड करना पड़ेगा। इसको अपग्रेड करो। डिफेंस तो बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज करो इसका। डिफेंस ही तो नहीं है इसके। यार 600 चाहिए इसको। और कुछ तो हो नहीं सकता।
one of them vermin?
Oh, huh.
Stop! Put an end to you!
पीछे 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 बस 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 Oh, that was a tough one. यहाँ पे आते ही सेंटी म्यूजिक बज जाता है। ये कहाँ है सारा भाई? There's a lot. मैं क्या बना सकता हूँ? कुछ भी नहीं। भाई जब मैं कुछ बढ़ा ही नहीं सकता तो क्या करूँगा मैं? हर चीज़ को 500 से 600 चाहिए, मेरे पास है ही नहीं इतना। लो इसको बना दे बस। The following guide.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
चलो, old morgue चलो. पेशेंट मर रहा है, उसे जरूरत है.
It's locked, all right.
बीस मीटर.
Scowl voices in the garden.
Right, so पता नहीं क्या क्या ढूंढने को बोल रहा. अबे किधर निकल गया ये?
I cannot enter. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
अच्छा जी. तो सबसे बाद में रहेंगे. नहीं, ये चाहता सबसे पहले बेसमेंट ही जाए.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
बात तो सही कह रहा है वैसे।
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
रख ले सारा सामान रख ले। What the fuck? Oh fuck. That's so bad. अबे पीछे हट।
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
और कुछ देखना देखो। देख ले, हो सकता है कुछ मिल जाए। Let's go, boys, let's go. चलो वही फालतू चीज़ें मैं सीधा चल रहा। तू छोटे मोटे बंदे से मर रहा है, शर्म नहीं आती तेरे को? अबे बच्चा कुछ ऐसा करना पड़ेगा जिससे हेल्थ बढ़े और इसको तो कुछ ऐसा कर नहीं सकते।
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
La, 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 la. Oh my god.
It's locked, all right.
Craft the treatment of fragile. जल्दी से क्राफ्ट करते जल्दी से Sorry.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
क्यों तेरे को ज़्यादा चल रहा है इन्वेस्टिगेट करने की? तू भाग अपना. ये तो थक पहले जाता है. है कहाँ द्वार कितने हैं? Let's craft it. हाँ भाई कैसे बनानी है? बस कभी इजी कर चलो चलो
I cannot enter.
क्या पढ़वाना चाह रहा है? डॉक्टर
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
No. Sorry.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I'm alright.
Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet girl.
My sweet girl needs to be like you guys.
It's locked.
पता नहीं कहाँ से भगा रहा है. Hey, your dog, where are you? कहाँ से निकलूँ मैं? तीस मीटर दूर बता रहा था. 30 मीटर. Let's go and find this man.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
I think so. वो ऊपर वाले फ्लोर पे.
I cannot enter.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
This is not a gift, man.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. Can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accept. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
तेरे पास कुछ है सामान अच्छा खासा?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
पागल है क्या नहीं?
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
फिर से वो पास पे था मैं दरवाजा चाहता था मुझे नहीं चाहता भागो It's 37 meter away. Yeah, but
my dear wife,
sorry.
Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here. We'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Sorry.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vampire. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
No. If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Thank you. Dr. Harriet. Harriet, madam, क्या हुआ?
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I have a question. Please calm down.
Please calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Find nurse Pippa Hawkins. Pippa.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
एक तो साउथ साइड है
No! I'll take it! Watch yourself! Here for this youngling! Hey!
मोरी मिल गई कैसे जाऊँ कैसे जाऊँ मैं मिल तो रही है मैं तुमसे लड़के अपना टाइम वेस्ट करना चाहता मुझे लड़की को ढूंढना है V to activate sensors.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
बच के रहना रे बाबा बच के रहना रे
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
यही बकवास करनी थी ये तो मुझे भी लग रहा था
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
अबे लड़ ले अच्छा मैं मेडिकल हेल्प नहीं ले सकता life how to increase life
This is despicable.
Oh fuck.
What sort of creature is this?
Oh shit. मैं मरा।
What sort of creature is this?
अबे ये तो बहुत तगड़ा मार रहा है।
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her. I have this thirst for blood.
Sorry.
It's a leech! Kill it!
यार एक तो
It's a leech! Kill it!
बाहर में जाओ तुम लोग। और भाई तुमसे लड़ता रहा फिर तो हो गया गेम। अरे किसने कस्टम रूम बनाया? मेरा 20 मिनट दूर किसी से बात करो, बट नहीं, मैं फोकस करूँगा क्योंकि मुझे अब थोड़ा सा बोरिंग फील हो रहा है। I'm feeling kind of bored.
good place for a
Burn it, boys!
I don't want to fight with you, yaar.
Kill you!
क्यों लड़ रहा फालतू का?
Over there! There's one of them!
Put an end to you!
रुको यार, मुझे जाना है, क्या करना? तो पीछे जाके राइट साइड में मेरा हाइड आउट है। कहाँ है भाई, कहाँ ढूंढा मैं?
It's locked.
Lord. Hush. अगर 500 की दो और बढ़ा सकता हूँ, ये 300 की है। ये 1000 की है, सॉरी भूल गया। ये लड़के सारी भूल जाओ। तो मैं फिर से इवॉल्व हो गया है।
The flower's dying. It needs water.
तो तू पानी पिला दे। अब देखता हूँ कहाँ जाना है। बस सीधी सीधी
So many deaths.
ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे बच गया। मैं देखते देखते जाऊंगा।
Watch yourselves!
लड़ा दो उसे। weapons.
Easy, boys. Check every room, every door.
think so. अब कहाँ पे हम? भाई हम जा कहाँ रहे हैं? क्यों जा रहे हैं? Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Get your weapons ready! We found one! Go on back to the shadows! Die, vermin!
Okay, we are here and we need to go there. But ये चीज़ें लॉक्ड है यार, बहुत सारी चीज़ें लॉक्ड है यहाँ पे. I don't get it.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Okay, I need to fight for that. ओहो, बहुत ज़्यादा लड़ाई है. Oh fuck! एक करके आओ. एक तो मैं ये लॉक तब नहीं करता. मैं मरा. मरा 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 मरा. I knew that. गलत कहानी हुई. तो ये तलवार ही पकड़ के रखता है ये. ये नहीं कि उसी गोली उठा के मार दे, तलवार से मारूंगा मैं तो, तलवार ही मारती है मुझे।
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Have to remove.
Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
I won't end up another drunk arsehole living in the streets. Not me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed. And I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Finally.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
4 बजे.
There's nobody here.
घंटा. It's kind of not possible क्योंकि ये गेम अभी चल रही है तो पता नहीं ये कब तक कितना टाइम लगेगा, क्या सीन है इसका, but I will try hard कि मैं इसे complete.
Strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
Let's see. मैं जैसे schedule में भी
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott?
Give me some time.
Not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know game.
Protection against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine. Unable to see.
देखो भाई लोग, अभी मैं तुमसे लड़ना नहीं बोल रहा हूँ। I think तो तुमसे लड़ना पड़ेगा। बच्चे बच्चा कितने लोगों से पता क्या?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
Oh,
are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Okay, okay.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
क्लिंटन मेंटन कहाँ है? और एक सेकंड.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most.
Have you heard of a nurse?
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can...
I'm not looking...
All right, then.
Goodbye, miss.
Find the inhabitants in Whitechapel.
Good evening, miss. I know what you're... Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand. Very well.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Aye. Crush the leech, boys!
ऊपर क्यों नहीं आ सकता? अच्छा.
I cannot enter.
और फिर से वहीं पे आ गए घूम के।
Good quality. Come on, take a look.
Welcome, sir.
Don't be afraid. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Doctor...
Doctor?
Trade नहीं यार.
Goodbye for now.
I should never have taken up my father.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your work.
Better go home, sir. Are you stupid? Crush the leech, boys! I'll send you to hell. Put an end to you!
Oh, fuck.
Eat this! I hate leeches! Want some of that? Kill it! Kill it!
No.
You leech! Kill it all you deserve! Die, leech!
एक 12 लेवल का, एक 10 लेवल का. ये सही खेलो. इनके साथ यही होना चाहिए, सारों को आपस में मिला के.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Maybe it's time to see if this
यार मैं आखिर में यहीं पे आ जाता हूँ। दिमाग खराब हो रहा मेरा अब। थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा कैसे क्या करना है। पहले उस लौंडे से मिले, लौंडे ने मेरे को कुछ हिंट दी थी, लेकिन मेरे को एक्चुअली याद नहीं है कि वो कहाँ पे। सोचो सोचो सोचो। जब मैंने उसको मारा जॉन को, फिर उसके बाद कहाँ पे जाने का? सोचो 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 सोचो। आई थिंक से मुझे ऐसा कहीं पे ढूंढना पड़ेगा। चलो यहीं से कंटिन्यू करते हैं।
Imprisoned by your daily routine.
Excuse me, sorry.
Dr. Reed?
I heard you're investigating.
Not much.
I'm afraid. Without a doubt.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago.
Really?
He went to the...
He never go...
No.
Really?
He went...
Goodbye, Miss...
Mailbox. बस
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
This district seems to get ugly.
Let's see.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
It's locked, all right. What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Must perform.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Dead.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
You're a butcher, sir. A sick and heartless butcher.
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Yes.
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
No, babes. अबे निकलने दो.
It's locked, all right.
ये क्या हो गया भाई?
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Kill it!
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहा था मैं. अब हॉस्पिटल जाना है. हॉस्पिटल.
Is despicable.
सीधे चलते रहना. सीधे चल के बाद लेफ्ट.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Burn it, boys! Burn it! Die, vermin! Doesn't like burning, does it?
भाई बड़ी करने के तरीके से लड़ रहा हूँ मैं.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin!
मर गए. बस थोड़ा सा. अब मुझे यहाँ से कैसे आ करूँगी? उससे मिलना चाहिए। बस पहुंच गया मैं पहुंच गया।
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a...
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
इसके लिए क्या चाहिए?
Razvan Vasily was infected by... Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
So I have become the ultimate warrior now. The ultimate warrior. At least मैंने सारे अनलॉक हो गए फर्स्ट लेवल तक.
The flower's dying. It needs water. I cannot enter. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
No.
This disease.
This is very interesting. Did you find something?
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now.
I'd be interested to hear your...
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With...
But the risk...
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable...
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said,
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
Sister?
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Look lively! It's on to us! Put an end to you! Get it!
पड़े जा रही है भाई, पड़े जा रही है।
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
मेरा लड़ने का मूड नहीं है, सॉरी।
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait.
दो ही दिख रहा है मेरे को, तो तीन दिखे।
I have this thirst for blood. Avery, I leave you to care for my mother. I'm in no state to comfort her.
G to hide, T to hide.
Mother, why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined.
कुछ तो करो।
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Okay, इसके बाद थोड़ा सा टी ब्रेक। मैं पानी वाली पी के इधर से वॉशरूम जाके आऊँगा। So be with me.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
So tell them.
Avery,
मैं pause कर दूँगा.
I feel so tired. Please take me
I think so you can't.
Yes, madam.
Photo. अगली फोटो नहीं दिख रही होगी आपको।
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am...
A vampire, crying over the death of a loved one. It sounds like a bad joke.
No, Jonathan.
She had been scoured.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear...
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night?
Don't you see?
And so this is...
I don't want to...
I'm not a...
This is not about...
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Okay, मैं वॉशरूम जाके आया 5 मिनट का ब्रेक चाहिए। Okay, so I am back, and give me a second to set up everything. So yes, right now I should remove the P brake, and now you can see my photo. The video is on, everything is looking fine, and we are back to go with this vampire fucking thing. So till now what happened, from the first scene मैं समराइज कर दूँ अगर छोटी सी 2 सेकंड की समरी, और हम 2.5 बजे तक खेलेंगे. सो 2 सेकंड की क्विक समरी. हम फर्स्ट सीन, वी आर अ डॉक्टर, वी आर आल्सो अ वैम्पायर. हमने सबसे पहले सीन में अपनी बहन को मारा था, जिसका अभी फ्यूनरल हम देख कर आए हैं. और फ्यूनरल के बाद हमारी जो फ्रेंड ने कहा, जो कि एक वैम्पायर है, कि वी विल गो टू द वाइट चैपल and find the peace. So we are here to go and find the peace. और तुम्हें पता ही है बाकी सारी चीजें जो होने वाला है. This one's mine. And I don't fucking care. मैं जानना नहीं चाहता.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Like seriously? इतना से हो गया? So I think so this is it for now, क्योंकि अभी मेरा ऑटो सेव भी काम कर रहा है और सब कुछ सेव हो गया and this is gonna be the first part of the Panda gaming with Vampyr और बहुत टाइम हो गया, so we will get back at 4 and I think so whatever it takes. I think so it can be PUBG or anything, but let's see. So this is it, man. This is it, and we'll get back after 4. बहुत सारा घर का काम है यार. Till then, make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support, man. I love you all. I love you all. So till then, bye bye. I will get back soon at 4. Thank you so much for watching.